All right, hello everyone. Fohammer back with episode 3 of our Nurgle campaign, Kugath Plaguefather. One of my favorite factions, actually. Like, I didn't even realize that until, like, I had played this, started this campaign, is Nurgle is really fun. Excited to get some more of this, but we are getting ready to go to war with the Ogres. We wiped out Hummingorst. Well, it looks like Chaos is actually pushing quite seriously into Goldtooth territory. That's something you don't see every day. The ogres are usually pretty strong. But we may have enough movement range to actually take Flayed Rock. Last turn there was an ogre army over here, but it looks like they've retreated to Pigbarter. Unfortunately, this guy can't actually make the attack. So Kugath will have to. So we'll do that. Let's go and besiege the settlement. Okay. So we retreated this way. That's even more annoying. Can I get this guy close enough to come help? Because I actually might prefer... it's all ogres too. It's not a capital settlement, but well, it is a capital settlement, but because it's the ogres, it's just going to be a settlement battle though, but that can still be very annoying. I actually think that's preferable for us though, because of Kugath having access to his Mortis engine now is going to make a huge difference. Alright, Elder Lord's not quite close enough. I just need you to be close enough for Kugath to support. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Pyrrhic Victory, we don't have any replacements, so we definitely have to fight this one manually. What do we want the magic attacks on, though? All the demons already have magic attacks. I don't know, maybe just on the Exalted Hero? No, from what I remember, there's a way to actually move this to another army, but we'll just put it on... Yeah, we'll put it on the Exalted Hero. Yeah, this being all Ogre Balls is going to be annoying, though. Oh, ogres. I'll be glad to be done with fighting them. Slaughtermaster leading his army and a garrison of sizable amount, mostly Ogre Bulls. Now, Ogre Bulls are not the best early game unit, but they are still very dangerous in the right hands and in the right situation. Because they only have 20 armor, and their melee stats aren't amazing, but they have massive weapon strength and a really hard charge bonus, and along with Ogre Charge, they'll bypass half of the charge defense, so they'll still get half their charge bonus against any bracing units that have anti-large, or charge defense, I should say. So they can be really nasty. They outnumber us quite a bit, and they can spread us pretty thin, so we do not want to go out and fight them right now. We are waiting for our reinforcements. We have our Chaos Lord Nurgle coming in, and the Slaughtermaster leading some Nobblers and Ogre Bulls again. We have Nurglings coming up to make the front line. We have our Cultist on the Chaos Shrine of Nurgle, Exalted Hero on the Chariot, and Kugath on his toilet seat, just his mobile toilet seat. If you guys have ever seen, there was like an old meme where like someone like put a recliner chair on like a motorized base of a car or something. Like something just to make it be able to move, but it also had a toilet seat built into the recliner, so it's kind of funny. That's what it made me think of. But we're just waiting for them to come, and they'll be here in a little bit. Our Lord will get here in about 7 seconds. Now, the Chaos Shrine of Nurgle, for our cultists, actually has some really good abilities. Of course, it does give Fortune of the Ruinous Powers for extra leadership to nearby, but for the Nurgle specific variant, it will give an AoE heal as entities around it die. So just being near things that are getting killed will make it really, really good and start healing up all these units. But we are going to go straight after the Slaughtermaster. He's coming in. Kugath does have the Pestilent Decay, so all the nearby units are taking damage over time from that ability. But really, we're just trying to deal with the Slaughtermaster as soon as we can. The Ogre Bull is actually doing surprisingly well against all the Nurglings. So we have the Plague Toads coming in to provide some mass, be able to hold these guys back. Because, yeah, look at that. They did pretty good damage very, very quickly. Did a third of their HP and got 5 kills, like right off the bat. Plague Ridden over on this side, holding down the fort, just trying to maintain the leadership of these units. Well, our Sorcerer, Exalted Hero, and Chaos Lord are going to go after that Slaughtermaster. The Beast of Nurgle coming in. Also just happy to be here. Sharing his love with all his friends, his new friends. And yes, he's just trying to clear some units up. Yep, looks like only the Ogre Bulls that are closest to the Slaughtermaster are actually still fighting. The other guys have routed off the battlefield already, and Poison is not helping the Ogres whatsoever. It is negating their melee attack by quite a bit. And we have Slime Trail of our Beast of Nurgle and Kugath over here, further debuffing the melee attack. But he does actually manage to get a Wind Blast off. This guy is part of the Lore of Heavens, while the other one is a Lore of Beastcaster. But his friends have abandoned him, so he'll be off the battlefield in just a second as everything routes off. We'll have to finish him another battle. But now we have decided not to pursue them. We want them to come to us because we have a much better defensible position here. As you can see, if we went out, they would be able to surround us with the massive amount of numbers they have. So for us, we're going to use the terrain to our advantage. We have this big old pillar blocking this flank, but there is a little gap right here. But then we have some ogre camps built into the rocks and another one over here. So we have some natural choke points created, 1, 2, and 3. This one's a little bit wider, so that's where we'll focus the majority of our points. We sent in the Plague Drones to get some early damage onto the Slaughtermaster, but we did take return fire from the Slingers. Despite not having a whole lot of missile strength, it still can do pretty good damage from the sheer quantity of guys missiles being thrown, because each of these have 120 models, which means that's 120 guys doing 10 damage to our stuff that doesn't have a lot of armor. So they can do damage very quickly. So we pulled them out before they lose any more entities, or before they lose any entities. But Kugath now throwing his turds, flinging poop like a monkey, but no, he's actually throwing Nurglings. But just trying to weaken up some of those ranged units. We have focused the majority of our forces here. Kugath drops his Nurgling summon, our Exalted Hero on the chariot. Now fighting through these Ogre Bulls. Like drones do come back. We're going to bring them near the cultists just to try to get some of the HP back. Now Kugath is trying to deal with his Slaughtermaster. We are debuffing all of their stuff by 8 leadership as well, because of Photide Stench, which is another great passive ability for Kugath. Yes, Furies and the Plague Jones are going to try to get in the back line a little bit, shut down these Namblar Flingers over here. These Plague Bearers holding down the fort so far. We are fighting them in the trees, so these ogres are really going to struggle to hit us whatsoever because of that. On the far side, we just have some other Plague Bearers, and the Plague Toads going to try to fill those gaps before any units manage to sneak through, like over here. But the Chaos Cultist also has access to the Gates of Nurgle. So we have the Minor Gate coming in, which is just some Plague Bears to help support Kugath and eat through these guys. In the back, though, our Chaos Furies did start to get attacked by Ogre Bulls that came around, so we don't want to lose too many of them. These other guys still managing to stay afloat, hitting our guys with some damage, but we are getting that heal, which is being very, very nice. Leg Toads come in for another charge. These guys starting to take a little bit of damage because we don't have support from Nurglings over here. So this is a matchup where the Ogre Bulls are really good. They'll do very good against Plague Toads without any support for ours. But they've kind of made a huge mistake over here because they are clumping up for us. And we have a Blight Boil coming down, which is going to decimate this big old mass of Noblars and Ogre Bulls. Linger's still trying to get a few damaging shots into our Plague Toads, so we pulled them back. That pretty much routed all of the Nodlars and did quite a bit of leadership penalties to the Ogre Bulls left. Chaos Lord and the Exalted Hero get some units. The Slaughter Master finally dies to the Plague Drones to finish him off. Over here, our Exalted Hero helping out with the Plague Toads fight the Ogre Bulls. We have our cultist coming over though. Hopefully he'll actually be able to get the Greater Gate of Nurgle down now and summon our Greater Demon. I would love if there were like sync animations with the Plague Toads and Ogres just to see them eat one another. I think that would be really funny. Yeah, we got our big boy coming in. Greater Unclaimed One, the Greater Demons of Nurgle. These guys are absolute nasty fat lards. Of course, they have their gut where all this things spew out. Now, in the tabletop, you actually see more intestines and stuff, but didn't quite meet the rating standard, I think. Especially for like areas like China, they don't like that sort of stuff in video games. But we've pretty much broken the center line. The right is mostly broken. They've started to come back a little bit. We do start to get some routes, and with the Great Inclusion over here, yep, we'll get the mass route, and victory has been achieved. Actually, it wasn't too bad. Ogre Bulls, even though they can do big damage, they kind of have terrible leadership. So early on, they're actually not that big of an issue. Unfortunately, a lot of this army does survive because they got scared off the edge of the map, but that's how it is sometimes. We'll just occupy it. Yeah, I really wish I could deal with this guy right now. But what I'm going to do actually, just in case they somehow like have lightning strike, we're going to put this Lord in the settlement, and Kugath will go out. That way we can not risk that Chaos Lord since he is getting higher level. Is at level 12 now. I don't even know what their unique skills are. So extra melee attack, armor piercing, heroic killing blow, physical resist for all mortal warriors. So, well, I guess anything that's not Marauders. So Chaos Warriors, Chosen, and Knights. And this is an AoE damage and melee attack buff, or a debuff and casualty replenishment for our army. I'll probably get that one. We want him to hit level 15 so he can become our Demon Prince. For Kugath. I don't care. Yeah, we don't care about the upkeep for Nurglings right now. We don't have any high rank guys yet. Or max rank 5. Okay, we don't have any great and clean ones right now. We could get some more plague ridden. This one, the Nurgle corruption. Adjacent province corruption and growth after winning a battle in all provinces. That's really, really good. So we'll do that one. This will infect so many. Plague ridden. Do I prefer? Yeah, it's got Arcane Conduit. We do usually save up for magic quite a bit, but our overcast spells are very expensive. Dominance through decay. Alright, the cultist. Not worried about missile resist against ogres, so let's just go for melee defense. Exalted Hero. Okay, for a Chaos Sorcerer, I definitely want more magic items. Let's do Spirit Leech and then Life Leeching for more power reserves. And we don't have any plagues going right now. We have our Unholy Manifestations. What we should do, though, we should want a plague to spread. I don't quite remember exactly what we were doing. I think we were also trying to save some infections so we could get a military building. Now this is tier 3, so it will actually get us Chaos Warriors and stuff. I would like some armor, especially once we start fighting Cathay and ogres and stuff. Or just more demonic units. Although you get bonuses for... You get bonuses for demonic units, don't you? I know we get more health when we recruit them.
Most acceptable.
Here's plague duration. Now we just need to start building up our military supply at some time. This will give us another one of each of these heroes. Let's do that. And this is what, 400 more a turn, more infections, more growth, and more control. Inflated rock will build you up. Let's get the growth and corruption building right away. Technology. We have fecundity. Recruit rank, speed, leadership, and physical resist for demonic infantry is really good. And Kugath will get the ability to summon some plague bears. Bonuses for non-demonic units. Oh, right, that's right. I didn't have enough. Yeah, I didn't have enough infections to do that one yet. Well, sure, we'll keep going down this.
The rot horde would grow stronger.
That's my try. Yeah, ogres can be really, really serious if they have certain units, but just basic ogre balls, they're pretty terrible. Like, if you're the player, you can use them pretty well if you use like the ogre charge and their master break units. But when they're controlled by the AI, they really don't have a chance against most armies.
You are not deserving of mine.
Like for us? Oh, I forgot about this crap. Well, at least you just sacked it. I can't remember if I had spent money there already. I think I had. Okay, Thunder Lizard. Within a dark ravine, your talisman sight the pristine corpse of a colossal ancient stegodon. The Great Lizard. What? The Great Lizard's presence here is a mystery, but nevertheless it shall become a glorious ship to NURLGE'S love. Oh, maybe they're saying it. The ancient stegodon was killed by a Thunder Lizard. So Banner of Swiftness. Normally this is like a really like mediocre item, but for Kugath, giving him 30% more speed, Strider and Wayfarer is actually kind of cool. Because he is super slow. So we want him to have that. Okay, he's in March Stance. Can I reach him in a single turn? Kugath can, okay. Follow up the cultist first. Yeah, having the Ma'od's map on one of our heroes. I don't know if this is on purpose, but it seems like if it's on a hero, you don't get the chance to randomly move in a different region. Maybe if it's only on the Lord. I do want to get a Herald of Nurgle though, so we can start leveling them up as well. Yeah, so Kugath normally has 28 speed. This gets him up to 36, which is actually much faster. Because normally he just lags behind and everything. We'll take the 360. Yeah, I'm going to get... Oh yeah, we had a military recruitment building here. It won't produce as long as it's damaged. It costs infections to repair. I think I'll just naturally let it heal. But I'm going to get a Hail the Nurgle. Plague Rush, Campaign Move, Range and Speed. Speed and Wayfarer. Ooh, that's a good talent. More armor, casualty replenishment, and spell resist. And we'll march Kugath. Hopefully we can get there next turn. Probably not though, unfortunately. Alright, let's get Plague Ridden. We want some more heroes. We just gotta find ones with good traits though. Infectious. The character experience gain. Reduced play cost. Minus control. Disciplined. Melee stats, leadership, and melee attack for the army. Fomenter is also really good. Corruption, move at range, and enemy leadership. We can recruit both of them, but I only have enough to do one this turn. Let's give the one that has more move at range. And the minus leadership. Or Chaos Sorcerer. So that's some minuses. We'll go scouting again. Yeah. I should look at the Haunted Forest and see if we're getting a rebellion there. Because I do not want to have to send something or recruit something to deal with that. We do not want the vampires to come back because they are annoying. Oh, speak of the devil right there. Alright, I'm already not taxing it. It's really the corruption that's killing us right now. Devastation is only -1. Okay, I don't have the money to do anything with it anyway. Okay, we'll probably have to sack Pig Barter to get money. Even my other characters.
Champion of decay. This way.
And we'll send this hero. I'm gonna give. Oh, I was gonna give you a unit. We'll put the. Oh, no, I don't want that army. I want the Chaos Lord. Holy, that's like no money. And I forgot this is a swamp too. So these guys are probably going to take attrition from that. Okay, we're getting some items. Let's do... I don't have any of these bonuses yet. Let's do just heroic killing blow. Because we just need to get you to level 15 and then you will become a demon prince. Yeah, I really can't afford to have another vampire army come back. What about control? If I mean, plagues. Is there one that gives me bonus control? Extra movement range, though. I think originally I was going to put a plague here. Maybe we already did it. Okay, it's still going for one more turn. The growth and reduce construction cost. Yeah. Fortunately, I don't really have anything to deal with this. I'll just have to put a lord here. We'll do probably like a Chaos Sorcerer, Lord of the Lord of Death. Still a good fighter, but they have access to Spirit Leech to take out the vampire character. They shouldn't attack right away. So, but maybe that's a mistake. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I guess we did get some items too. We got Spore Sensor. It gives melee defense and miss resist. Ooh, that's really good for Kugath, since he's a huge target. Obsidian Amulet. Tarnished. Choose these. Come on, give me like Talisman of Presence. Ooh, Vile Seed. This one is amazing. So, regeneration and 30% more battle healing cap. I think I'll put this on Kugath for now. But if I put another army here to deal with the rebellion, we'll put it on that guy.
Specimens required.
Are these worth... let's go for another blue item. Talisman of Preservation. Okay, that's another good one.
Sickness is delight.
Cultist of the
And Incendiary, no new ones. Okay, skills. The Cultist, keep you on melee defense. Yeah, the Chaos War Shrine. We want to bump up your defenses as much as possible. Exalted Hero. When do you get your Rot Knight, or your Rot Beast? Rank 16, okay. Yeah, let's keep pumping up that melee defense. And our Plague Ridden. Not really needing the replenished troops right now. Let's put another point into Blight Boil. Okay, just hopefully... I should have taxed this since we're getting a rebellion no matter what. I said hopefully the vampires do not attack right away. Hopefully they don't besiege it either. I didn't think about that. Because they could just besiege it and then we can't recruit a lord there. Vampires are always kind of tricky. Because I'm not sure how vampire rebellions work. Because normal rebellions can besiege and recruit units at the same time, but I'm not sure whether these guys can use Raise Dead. Alright,
Commander of Rot.
okay, Kugath can get there, luckily. Except for we're getting like no money from this place. Are they actually close enough to get... I don't think you're actually close enough. It's going to be... Actually, it's be right on the edge right here, whether you have enough movement range to actually join the battle. I think you will. Yes, okay. Now let's bring over you.
Oh, yes. My fox rats.
I'm going to loot and occupy it because I don't think I have enough movement range to sack it and still occupy. Let's pump up that Nurgle corruption. Shadowstone Bay. It's cost money to build up. Let's get some money production because we are super poor at the moment. Kugath. Okay. Chances of plague spreading and reduced cost for creating a plague.
Yes.
Now, once we have Nurglings at rank 7, we'll get the other thing.
My studies.
Alright, for our Chaos Sorcerer, I'll wait till I kind of figure out what I want to do with you. Doom and Darkness, though, for the minus leadership spell. Route Marcher. Right. Nice thing about being here, though, is that we can sail over to the Haunted Forest much faster than if we went by land, I believe.
Champion of the
Oh, we still have this guy to deal with, though. Maybe I send the 2 characters to do that, and Kugath goes after... I guess we should see who's our next target, though. Who likes us the least? Oh, who likes us the least?
Greatest of the dragon princes.
You do, actually. So that means you're probably going to declare war. So maybe I stay in this area. We just hope that Greases can't deal with the Chaos Dwarves. Jiaming is still fighting his rebels in the SKAVEN.
Their deaths were certain. I must test my contagion.
We could do... I know there's one that gives us reduced upkeep. It's over here. Some more arm. That'll be useful fighting high elves. And... speed. Let's do... oh. We want this to... let's try to just make it stay around for a long time. I'll use more... yeah, it's look, the upkeep reduction is making a huge difference. Now I can actually afford to build this and not go into the red. Oh, I still need to put a lord there. Crap. Fear and terror doesn't matter against vampires. Okay, we're gonna put you. And I need you ready to fight vampires. So let's give you the Vile Seed for regen. Death's Head, bound spells, especially Blight Boil against vampire counts is going to be awesome. Arcane item, produced Winds of Magic. Let's do this one because Trickster Shard is a good ability against vampires. The lords especially, since they're all spellcasters. Hand weapon, Bale Sword, damage over time. This is a blue weapon though, so if we lose, it'd be really suck to lose this, but... and... let's go for a better one. Armor of Fortune. I have another one. Okay. And any ancillaries that will help. Boost attrition. Magic attacks. Spell resist though could be really good.
Great pain.
Actually, I'm gonna have you take one of these NURLGE'S zealots as well because we want to pump up the corruption here. Because that's why we're getting a rebellion, is the stupid vampiric corruption. Oh dang it! I should have used our great game ability, unholy manifestations, to make the plague spread much more likely. Yeah, I don't know, though. Should have done it last turn, but we'll do it now before I forget. Okay, let's finish off the ogres.
Chosen toil continues. Fetid and vile is our spore.
Okay, I need to attack the camp. Because if I attack the army, I have a chance that this guy gets away. Oh dang it, my herald was just barely not close enough. I thought they were in range, but... Funny. Let's pump up our Winds of Magic, since it is going down in this area. I'm gonna get that other Plague Ridden now. What was the other one? We got him as the Lore of Death, so I need a Lore of Life cast, or Lore of Nurgle caster. So I have access to healing for another army. Or maybe I go for a ambush here. I don't know if there's an army nearby. There might not be, so it may just be a waste. A Plague Ridden though. Let's do replenish troops since this won't get back up to full. These hit mortality. We definitely want the missile resist now that we're fighting high elves though. And you, more melee defense, this dude. Okay, so with the Chaos Sorcerer, we can actually get him the same ability that Kugath has, so he does damage to nearby units when he's in melee, and it gives leadership for the army, which is really, really good.
Commander of Rot.
Give you life leeching. Alright, I'm gonna do this first because I need to build up my economy a little bit more. Well, I need to build up my economy point blank.
Rot Weaver. Maggot King. Tile.
We're not very far vision. Ooh, Emmerich is just barely here. Hopefully that means his army got wiped out. Because that will make taking this territory much, much easier.
Favored warrior.
Well, it's going to be a serious army. Yeah, having those Blight Boil down spells is going to be awesome. Let's keep pumping out money. 'Cause as far as like recruitment, I'm having some stuff. Actually, eventually get some things. We just don't have money to recruit any of these, but it's like we have Marauders, we have Nurglings, we have some Plague Bears available.
Face me on the battle.
Clan Rictus, I haven't discovered either of them, annoyingly. Yeah, let's take the Fortress of Orag before it becomes a problem. I was just going to move closer and see if I could make contact. Okay, good. Made contact with one of the SKAVEN factions. 13 settlements? Wow. Wow, he's tough already. Let's get him to pay us to go to war with Emmerich. Get my other characters nearby. I can't remember what Emmerich's defeat trait is. It must be like charge bonus and like armor piercing or something. And do I need to fight? Pyrrhic Victor, I do need to fight this. We have the Plague for extra armor. So I think we'll be better at least. We have caught Emmerich in a bad position. Kugath coming. We are going to take the Fortress of Orag, his main capital settlement. Emmerich apparently got wounded because he respawned in the settlement and didn't have time to recruit anything. But he is level 14, so he is on Menathir, his star dragon. Emmerich is a very, very good fighter. He is very hard to kill, and he will absolutely decimate anything he actually hits. 86 charge bonus, but he has bonus was large, 776 weapon strength without any abilities down. So like the Star Lance will give him a massive charge bonus, big armor piercing damage, along with flaming attacks, which will be good against a lot of our stuff. He has the Dragon Horn to give bonuses to nearby units, and he has the Armor of Calidor, so a nice big kill on that. But we are not going to wait. We have a massive unit quality advantage. Right now, our Exalted Hero trying to get down the gate while the High Elf Garrison tries to get into place. They have all their archers up here. But the Plague Ridden on the Plague Drone now. Sweet. Now that he's no longer on the Palanquin, his toilet, he's going to come and try to shut down some of them while Kugath throws Nurglings. Trying to hit some of those archers in the back. Actually gets not even a direct hit and still gets 6 kills. Like, let you know how tough Kugath's missiles are, especially if you get some bonuses from them, from some magic items or things like that. But the rest of our force is moving very slowly. Like drones and Chaos Furies kind of holding back for now. I didn't want them to run into the archers, but the Nurglings moving up now. They're pretty tough. They're hard to kill. Of course, the physical resist, but they'll get bonuses from Kugath when they're nearby. Plague Ridden now, just trying to tie up some units. Hopefully we can get them to actually build up around us. Because we have Blight Boil, which we're going to throw down right there. That is going to absolutely decimate all of the spearmen and archers. Boom! Oh, really cool spell animation. He started to take a little bit of damage, but just barely any, because none of these guys have magic attacks. Emmerich does not have magic attacks, but he's still going to be an absolute, like, ball buster. Like, watch this when he hits our guy. Oh, he didn't get the attack there on the charge, but his second one still does follow up and does 800 damage. Yeah, so our Plague Raiden is getting his butt kicked, but we're through the gates now. Exalted Hero coming in on the chariot, unfortunately, so no bonus versus large. Still has a fair amount of armor piercing, so gonna be getting on that while Kugath is attacked in the back by Emmerich, but another Blight Boiler coming down just to decimate all that high elf infantry. Some archers trying to shoot into Kugath, but he's absolutely, like, just shrugging it, not taking any damage just because he has so much HP. In the scheme of things, it's very, very little damage. Now our flying units have come to shut down some of the archers that are still up and running. Our reinforcements from the Chaos Lord and the 2 Plague Ridden come in to help out. But Emmerich is pretty much the only threat in this army. Dragonhorn does go down for a little bit, giving them fear and more melee attack, but we have a Gate of Nurgle opening to bring in some Plague Bearers to shut down these spearmen. Silverhelms, though, still trying to be useful. They get a charge right into Kugath, who has done one of his Nurgling summons. But Emmerich, yeah, gets our Exalted Hero down to half health. Our Plague Ridden actually got down to about, what, 3/4 of his health? So we're going to try to put them up and get a big old heal eventually. But the Plague Drones now trying to get their missiles into Emmerich as this duel of giants, of juggernauts goes on. Titans, that's the word I was looking for. Duel of Titans. Kugath, the greater demon of Nurgle, fighting Emmerich, Lord of Dragons. This is like a battle of titanic proportions from the lore. Like in the Great Catastrophe, the High Elf Dragons were fighting Great Unclean Ones, or not just Great Unclean Ones, but Greater Demons quite frequently as they invaded Ulthuan. So this is like a callback to really early, but Emmerich's still holding out though. Like, he's just been a Chad. He has, I think, finally got one heal off. Maybe that's why he started to finally take damage as his healing armor went off. Because even though it does give him heal and reduces cooldowns, it does lock him in place though, so that does make us a lot easier for us to hit him. And yeah, Exalted Hero just fighting some spearmen. They'll struggle to get through his defenses still, as the Mark of Nurgle gives us extra melee defenses, but we get the victory as the Furies finish off these light archers. We'll chase down Emmerich and get a big heal off on our guys with Fleshy Abundance, try to get them back up to full. Emmerich actually still pretty tough. I should have enough movement range to occupy this. I actually just want to put a different lord here. Let's put this Herald. Ooh, Talisman of Preservation. Very, very nice. Okay, so it's bonus for large and fire resist. Ooh, that could be very, very good if we have a regen item on Kugath. I don't have enough movement range to make it. Oh no, I do. Down here. Sweet.
They stumble that run fast.
I forgot, with Mod's map on our character, we can move so far.
Battle. The ultimate experiment.
Even if I can't occupy it right away, I'm okay with that. I want money more right now than the extra time against high elves.
Fitted to master.
Not there yet.
Chosen.
Let's do upkeep reduction for the army.
Will supplement my
Plague Ridden, finish off Blight Boil since that is a useful spell. Let's do HP for cultists. This guy, when do you get your 14 for War Shrine?
champion of decay.
Okay, this guy needs one more level and then he's a Demon Prince. Those are locked anyway.
Adapt or die.
Give you more spellcasting ability. And if they have an army here that can attack us, so be it. I have the money to actually build some stuff now. Let's try to get Dreadrock completely safe. Let's put this Unholy Manifestation here, and let's actually get you some units. They've got a full army, so they can't get anything better now. Okay, the stuff that's the most durable is probably the Plague Bearers. So we'll take a couple of them.
Who is worthy of
Then scrap tower. Yeah, let's upgrade that. I'll pay to repair that so I can upgrade it the next turn. Or, yeah, we'll leave it as is. Okay, Fortress of War. Oh, I should have had money to do something here, though. Let's cancel that. Can I get Growth and Nurgle Corruption?
the rotting oxmaker?
That extra 15 armor from the Plague is also very, very helpful against the High Elves. Yeah, this is going to be their last sun, I assume. No, I guess it got taken by Clan Moors. So we will be able to wipe out Emmerich's faction right here. Now the question is, what do I do with Kugath? I don't want to like send him east because it's going to take forever to get there. I think we just stay over here and fight SKAVEN. We get the auto resolve victory too. Cool. Take the 100 infections. That's a fair amount. And what do I do with you? Yeah, they do not like us, and they have no other war targets, so they're definitely going to declare war on us at some point. I'm going to keep you here just to try to get rid of all this vampire corruption for now. We'll have you lead the attack, so hopefully you can get to rank 15. Let's come get this here to join now.
Beyond even quiet.
By sword,
Yeah, both of them.
striking their essence. From here we spread.
Come on. Did I get high enough? Oh, he's just barely shy. Okay. Do I try to set an ambush here? What's our ambush chance? It's 40%. No, I don't want to do that while my army is severely damaged still.
Dominance through decay. I must test my contagion.
Let's keep giving you more melee defense rather than HP at the moment. Alright, our cultist is on the rot beast, so he's going to be an absolute terror now. Let's get to the onslaught, so I'm going to give you more hit points. And let's finish off scouting with our Chaos Sorcerer. And devastation here is causing -4, which is quite a bit. So I think we actually have to pay to repair all this stuff, or else we're going to get a rebellion. Because as the provincial instability goes down, it will be fine. We're keeping Hugh here for a little bit. Alright.
The Plague Weaver.
Hey. Now, Queek can be really, really nasty. Simply because he lowers the leadership of anyone he's fighting of the characters by 20. Which is ridiculous. That's a lot. Right, we've got the mass and charge defense. The expert charge defense, I need to remember that. But we want the extra leadership and... Oh, actually, we wanted to go up here. Let's just give casualty replenishment. It's only going to take one turn, then we'll go back to this, I think.
With power, grandfather's children.
I need to tax this again. I need that 85 gold. Can I afford to... Alright, we need to set another plague here. And we want it for growth, reduce construction costs, and... cycle time. Want to increase its duration to the max. And I want it to spread. So next turn, I'll spend some money over here. Well, hopefully the stuff is a lot cheaper. Actually, Shatterstone Bait, it's going to be cheaper no matter what, because I already have this here. But the other ones I might have to wait. Blade Rock. Yeah. Yeah, and Pig Barter will be fine now. So let's look at those items. Ooh, actually, so for Kugath, this is actually pretty good. Gives him Shield Breaker on his missiles, more range, which is already insane. 400 to 460 range. He outranges artillery. And it's a big boost to his missile strength. Yeah, that's awesome for you. Void Armor. Let's try to get a good blue item like Armor of Destiny or something. Trickster's Helm, that one's good too. Ward save, barrier, melee defense. Alright, I am gonna take the... You have a ton of health. I don't necessarily need regeneration on you. Let's put it on the... probably like the Exalted Hero. Cultus as well. Let's give you the Luckstone. Oh, let's do... Come on, give me a good one. Deepwood Branch. That's not very good. Ammunition. Miss resist though. I guess we'll give this to the Plague since he is on a Rotfly now. If in the word, oh no. Yeah, well no, we'll keep it as is. Okay, Berserker Sword, charge bonus. We want that on the Exalted Hero. Because he has a decent charge bonus. Okay, Fencing Blades. You do have the AoE damage, so let's give you Fencer's Blades just to make you tanky. All right. And so I'm going to be fighting Skaven. I need to make sure I fight this one manually, as they're going to have a gajillion guys. So let's get you guys into place first. I'll probably want to attack the settlement.
Leader of the putrid house. Fetid and vile is our spore. Favored warrior. Befoul the world.
Corruption.
Bring ruin.
Why is the vampire corruption so hard to get rid of here?
This will work. I'll conquer.
Okay, they're not. Yeah, they're not worth anyone else. So, well, maybe that's a bad thing, because they'll only be able to focus on us. But it feels fun. This is very different for a Kugath campaign. Most of mine, you naturally get taken east. So I don't want to go to war yet. I just want to see what's in there. There's actually no other army there. Okay, do I have both heroes? Yes, I do. Okay, and we'll fight this one. We have decided it's time to go after the Skaven. We're going after the garrison first, and then we have Queek's army coming to reinforce. We also have our lords, our secondary armies, coming to help. Chaos Lord, along with some Plague Ridden, and a Herald of Nurgle. We've kept our Nurglings over here. Since we can Vanguard deploy them, they'll be able to hold back the Skaven Spears that come in. Clan Rats with Spears, and some Storm Vermin, actually. But on this far side, we have deployed our Plague Bears and the Plague Toads, along with some of our heroes. Our Cultist on the War Shrine, along with our Chaos Sorcerer, who's going to be very useful, actually. So this guy now has access to Pestilent Decay. So he does do a damage over time effect to nearby units, which would be great at grinding down lots of hordes of Skaven. But Plague Toad's doing very, very well already. Skaven Slave Spears basically already crumbled, and the Slingers just barely holding on. Our Plague Ridden coming in on the Rotfly, though, trying to tie down some of these units. We do have the Clan Moors Stone going down for extra armor piercing. While the Skaven units not going to be too bad. That said, Leg Drones getting some shots into these Slingers. Maybe we're going for a charge. These Plague... I was just trying to evade the Clan Spears, the Clan Rat Spears, and come over get on these ranged units. But now, here's the big threat of the battle. Kugath finally making his way over, throwing a Nurgling right into there, onto the Chieftain, who was on the Bone Crusher. But gotta find Queek. Queek is really, really nasty in manual battles. He does reduce the leadership of any characters on the battlefield by 20. So he can be very, very, very nasty. He's a very good character killer. His access to Executioner as well, so he can just outright kill off units. Nurglings holding up so far as we try to bring in reinforcements. They are getting healed if they're close enough to Kugath. Nurgle also trying to hold back some of this stuff, but the Bone Crusher is armor piercing. And it is taking quite a bit of damage if it gets low enough. It has the chance to execute it. But for now, our stuff is holding. These Nurglings, these Nurglings actually started to disintegrate from demonic instability. Our Exalted Hero trying to take on the Bone Crusher. He is on a Rot Beast now, which is pretty awesome. So he gets regeneration on it. He has pretty good stats, but he is fighting Storm Vermin. We have Spears and Halberds nearby on this side. And the rest of our forces are just slowly making their way over while the Plague Toads clean up these final little guys. I'm trying to get our Plague Ridden and our Chaos Sorcerer over here as soon as possible to get more damage and healing from our Plague Ridden. This will be an Overcast Fleshy Abundance. Try to keep all these units healthy as little shields bubble up on them, because that basically Nurgle is taking a lot of damage. This will be able to heal almost like 3/4 of the way up. Weak. We're not really able to do a lot of damage to him, so we're just trying to rely on our damage over time to weaken his army eventually. But yeah, the Exalted Hero got very, very low right there. As you can see, his leadership is being dropped a ton. And our Nurglings are holding out, but very, very gingerly. We actually had one get eliminated from demonic instability, and the Clan Wars Clan Slinger goes down, so even more damage on all these guys. But the Plague Ridden will be able to provide some support. Chaos Sorcerer over here getting in melee, so all these units, especially the Storm Vermin, will start taking damage from that. On this side, the Halberds going to be very, very sturdy. Barely taking any damage so far. Beast Nurgle holding out. We actually may manage to rout off our Exalted Heroes, though. He's just barely holding on so far, but no, I guess he's going to run away. And gets him off the battlefield, actually, unfortunately, which is kind of annoying. But now our reinforcements are coming in. We have our Chaos Lord and Plague Ridden, along with the Herald of Nurgle, who will be able to help out. Kugath just absolutely taking all this damage, though. He has the Talisman of Preservation, so he's very, very hard to kill, and he has that massive HP pool, which is going to just let him outlast everything. I can't remember what faction I was playing, but it was before Immortal Empires had come out, I think. I was playing, Cathay or Kislev trying to kill Kugath. And literally, I just ran out of ammunition with all my ranged units, so all I had were, like, basic guys in melee, and I literally just couldn't do enough damage to him. Because his HP pool is so massive, he just gradually whittled this down. Plague Drones then coming in for a charge. Chaos Lord in the Chariot doing good so far. Dealing with the Clan Rats. Storm Vermin just barely holding on to the about to break in a little bit. We have got the victory, but man, this is a really, really close battle. And Nurglings! Oh, that stinks. Occupy. Oh no, I should have just sacked it and had one of the other characters occupy. That was a mistake because now Queek's army's gonna live. Okay, what we're gonna do though, he's gonna become a demon prince next turn, so I need to make sure he lives. Ugath.
Plaguefather.
My Nurglings, yeah, are coming back barely. I should do this one. Plaguefather's oration, leadership, and melee defense for nearby stuff. Especially since we're fighting a lot of battles manually. Plague ridden. Do this resist. Cultist. Melee defense. Okay. You can probably just do you on auto side now. There's nothing really crazy I need to save my points for on the cultist, but. Alright, over here though, you're eventually gonna be on a Chaos War Shrine or Rot Beast. Or hit points. You're not gonna cast as much. So I think I like just giving you the extra stats. Let's do evasion first, though, because that's just a passive speed and melee defense buff. I have a feeling they're definitely going to try to attack this guy and maybe ambush him. And he's demonic, so he'll fight to the death. So maybe actually get rid of this guy for now. We'll just reset his skill points. He'll be back in a couple of turns. That way we don't lose the progress we've made with him.
Adapt or die.
Get the heal, Locus of Fecundity. Alright, and are we ready for that battle?
Exalted
Who had the heal? Who had... You actually have a tough job. I'm going to give you the Vile Seed instead, because that Lord is already going to be level 15, so. Okay, Luckstone, Talisman of Protection. Give me a better talisman, Spore. Okay, another one of these. Well, where's that one in the Deepwood Branch? Talisman of Preservation, nice. Put that on the Chaos Sorcerer, since he does have a damage over time effect. Ridden Rod, Trickster Shard. We have Asher targeting. Okay, let's put that on our Plague Ridden. Wait. I think I have extra hero. Yeah, I have extra cultists now. I completely forgot about this for a while. We'll recruit them here. They'll sail instead of going over land. Okay, it costs 600. I don't have enough. For both of them. Okay, vigor loss, speed, melee defense, very good. Bringing body. Okay, we'll do that one.
5 souls to sully.
I'll cancel this for now. I want to get the heroes out so I can get them to be helpful and actually get some experience in the. Oh no, go to C. And a Chaos Sorcerer, Lord Nurgle would be good. And Open Dice is a pretty good trait too. So, all right. I'm curious whether the I forgot about Kugath. I didn't think he would be able to get ambushed, but he will be. Luckily, we've kitted out this army to be able to fight. But the episode's already gone on really long, so we will do this right in episode 4. I'm very excited to do this battle, though. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next battle.